This year's peace poster theme is Lead with Compassion. Hi boys and girls, this year we're going to be doing the peace poster. My name is Miss Nichols. I am your art teacher. Haven't been there yet, but you will see me soon. First of all, I'd like to introduce you to the peace poster contest and what it's all about. First of all, we have 6 local winners, okay? And our this year's theme is Lead with Compassion. What does compassion mean? It means to lead with your heart. Okay, I looked it up on dictionary and it says that compassion means sympathetic pity and concern for suffering and misfortune of others. The victims should be treated with compassion, so that means to treat others with kindness. So a leader that would lead with compassion would care about the people that he's leading. So I wanted to make that clear because I was picking up the word passion and not the word compassion when I was making the first part of the video. So lead with compassion is your theme. Theme this year is lead with passion. Okay, that's very important to remember there. Compassion is the passionate emotions or feelings for the suffering of others. Passion is the feelings or emotions that one has, so they can be intertwined here. I have my awards information right here that says that we're going to have 6 local winners. So I'd like to get your brain really geared on that. We have 6 local winners. We have 2 first place winners, 2 second place winners, and 2 third place winners. That means there's going to be students out of my classes that will win those awards. There's also an international grand prize winner, and that international grand prize winner is out of all the countries in the world. Okay, so you're competing worldwide. All right, that international grand prize winner is going to win $5,000 and a trip to wherever they're going to have the National Lions Day parade or whatever for the international contest for the peace posters. Okay, so $5,000 is a lot of money. Local levels is going to give away some money too, so you'll be getting some cash and you'll be awarded with that by December. So that's what the prizes are there. The prizes are worth money, so make your poster worth something that you think would be valuable. Okay, now we are going to talk about what's going to be involved in this peace poster. First of all, our rules are no words. Okay, do not put any words on your poster, including your name on the front side of your poster. You will be putting this information on the back of your poster, but not the front cover. If there's any letters, numbers, sign language, even with your hands, no words. Okay? No.
This is me, no pinky.
Say
No
please.
on your poster, please.
Okay, 3 things we have to represent in our poster. That is world. We need to be representing world in our poster. There's symbols we can use for world, and some of those symbols are the world globe, of course. We can also include flags of our countries, different countries. Now these are different from our state flags. Do not include like the state of Virginia flag or California or Florida. These are countries, okay, all over the world. There's lots of them. All right. You can also use national monuments. National monuments are good representation for world here. So you can use those, and there's videos about that. All right. But the last thing we have to represent, well, we have to represent peace, excuse me. Oh, I also forgot. You can put people in your poster from different nationalities. This is another way you can represent world. So world has a lot of images you could put in the poster to represent that. The next thing we have to represent is peace. Peace in our poster. This is a National Lions Club peace poster contest. So it is talking about peace, and world peace is what we're talking about. Not just between 2 countries, not just between 2 people, but it's talking about world peace. What would our country look like with world peace? So you need to think about that a little bit. There's some things you can use to represent peace, And one of them would be a white dove, and that's very popular in the Lions Club poster contest. So you could look up videos on how to draw a dove. I think I have one in your lesson plans for the sketch of the day. Also, the peace symbol here. This is a peace symbol. It has 3 prongs going down, and this is very popular in the peace poster contest. Also, you can use the cross. Some people think that the cross that Jesus died on was a symbol of peace in their life, and it is across the world. So that is popular as well. All right, so let's look at how we create a poster. Now, the third thing we have to represent is the most important. This year's theme is lead with compassion. What does compassion mean? It means to lead with your heart. Okay, I looked it up on dictionary, and it says that compassion means sympathetic pity and concern for suffering and misfortune of others. The victims should be treated with compassion, so that means to treat others with kindness. So a leader that would lead with compassion would care about the people that he's leading. So I wanted to make that clear because I was picking up the word passion and not the word compassion when I was making the first part of the video. So lead with compassion is your theme. Okay. I have drawn here a sketch in my sketchbook. Let me pull it up here. You can just zoom down on this. Okay, I've drawn a sketch that you are going to sketch out as your daily sketch, and this is my version of it. I did it in pencil, not the charcoal, so you can do that in pencil. All right, what I did is I traced my drawing. Okay, I have a video on this and I'll show it later, but this is a drawing that I traced. Now notice that I added a little hand here, and I included a heart. I will not draw this part of the arm because I'm going to turn her elbow upward. Now, the reason I did that is because I also drew the earth in here, and I was trying to come up with ideas for the peace poster and how I could do this. Now, I drew this so that I could place this little girl in here and transfer her to my poster. So what I'll do is I'll probably trace the world, I'll trace those national monuments that I drew, and I'll transfer them all to a new piece of paper, like this. Okay, and so what I would do is go over the back of my drawing with graphite or your pencil, really dark, and make sure you go over the part that you extend if you're going to add that arm. You don't have to do that. But I would put her at the bottom here like this, and when I use my pencil to go over the lines for her, I would press really, really hard. Now the ideal thing to use here would be a colored pencil so you'd know what part you had already done. So I just did a few lines there so you could see how the transfer goes. So you would be transferring to a clean poster. Alright, so I could add the heart in her hand, which I think the heart says passion. She's doing the peace symbol in her hand. So you could change yours like that too, because you're drawing the same image. And then transfer her here. And then when you transfer the world, you would not have to include all the continents, but you want them drawn on there so you know where to start and stop with her. So if I had her placed here like this, I would not draw the bottom part of South America or this rig here for the part of the world. I would draw this little part though. So you have to be careful where you're placing things. So tracing paper is going to be your guide to put your images together to make them form a great composition. And I want you to have a great composition. So think about what you're going to be putting in your poster to represent your ideas for leadership. It looks like this little girl is up here in front of the world and she's leading the world with her heart in hand and the peace symbol. So think about what your composition is going to look like. You need to show overlapping. You need to show large, medium, and small things. You need to represent the 3 things that we're representing, and that is peace, world, and lead with passion. Okay, so I hope to see you soon. Good luck on these posters, and hope you enjoy the video. Thanks. no words. Okay?
This is my no blanket.
Say no words. Okay, remember that. No words.
No words in your post-it.
There you go.
Dude, look on your post-it.
Good job. Here a man holds his heart in front of his chest of the white shirt in a room with leadership going on. You can see all the elements are represented here. Also drew a woman's silhouette with a man leading up others up a cliff with all the elements in the background that we needed for our peace poster with the Zentangle as part of the background. Here is Alexander Crowell. He was our international winner, our first one. That he did not win the grand prize, but he was in the internationals. You can see this poster here has Zentangle in the background, which I think is very helpful in creating background detail. And here's some of the patterns you may have created for your Zentangles. Here's last year's overall winner, our grand national winner. You can see that it was not a really complicated poster, but it had good meaning, and she put a lot of thought into that, so it did her well. And here's some examples of other posters that have been honorable mentions before in our Peace Poster Contest, and perhaps a winner or two. But you can see that they colored it well. They did a very good composition of overlapping and so forth. Here's one that has the monuments all around the earth, and that's a good way you can do that. So use some of the elements you see here to help you create your poster. I wish you luck.
Dude, look on your